Live from Ikeja Allen Avenue branch. I earlier said this morning that we'll be talking about, I'll be coming up to give you updates of the voice note that was placed yesterday from the woman who was seeking advice uh, as regard to her trauma she was passing through. And of course, I said the update I'll be giving it on a YouTube, which is access to Justice TV, because they'll be working on our Facebook and all that. So you will join me on access to Justice TV on YouTube, where I'll be giving the updates. But before going to YouTube, some of you that don't really understand how things are being done, because you discover somebody is having issues, trauma, and all that, you feel you know the person or you don't even know the person, you want to manipulate and concluded, it's Mr. A, it's Mrs. B, it's Mrs. C, and all that, and you'll be raining insult and all manners. Listen, in fact, join me there. Let's meet on YouTube so that we can talk more. So join me on Access to Justice TV. Okay, you know when if there is death for dog and dog want to die, the dog hardly hear whistle of the owner. Thank you, Tell me wait. The dogs hardly hear the whistle of the owner. One, of course you should know that if so many voice, so many messages, even people send message and all that, and they want advice and everything, you still tell the person, and we want, because what is the essence, the reason of posting some letters, some complaints to the public is, one, I don't know you as a person, neither did I know who you are complaining against, and the public also did not know who you are. So if they are giving you any advice, either the advice is against you, the advice is for you, you will still have to believe that these people don't know you. So they are giving their opinion and advice on a neutral platform. So you cannot take it against anybody, feeling okay because this person have given advice, the person knows me, for that reason the person is castigating me, condemning me, or giving me wrong advice and all that. No, he said the voice of one or three, 1 to 3, or the voice of majority carries the vote, because they don't know you. I'm not talking about when it become a family affair, a family issue. I'm talking about when it's a matter that public people advise and share opinion. People do that because they want you to gain something, they want you to benefit something, right? Just a moment. If what they start is in the car shop, they should off it. They are disturbing me here. Don't know why they should be doing that now. Give me just a moment. I need to. All right, I'm here. Tell them I told them to stop starting. I still repeat it. Look at them inside. Go and collect the this thing from them. All right, sorry for the the delay or whatsoever. One, what I would want to let some of you know, because you are here, but you are not dropping a comment because some of you are just evil. But just I just want to let you know because one, if you guys that claim, or the sister-in-law or brother-in-law, you are following and you just have to conclude that it must be this person's voice, and you begin to scatter and destroy somebody's marriage. For anybody that know this office, mostly this office, this very our office, human right defender and access to justice, we don't support any form of violence in marriage. We don't support any form of divorce in marriage. In fact, if you check statistics and record of marriages that we have settled in this life, is 1 out of 1,000 issues of domestic issues that have appeared before our office. Is 1 out of 1,000, and that 1 out of 1,000 might be that the life of it may be one of the spouse is in danger, and we advise them, please go peacefully, divorce peacefully, either take normal and due process to have yourself divorced because of the life that is involved, right? So if you are here hiding, go and share it, because the admin is already working on the Facebook there. Otherwise, I will still stream them. That's why I'm sharing it there. So you can go there, share it. For those of you that are already there, go and share it. The lady in question, I've not even reported the husband to either any social worker, neither police, or both police in the. Why the day of? How? As if for it the million. He said they call everything yesterday, so you have to do it. Yeah, come and bring the fuel that receipt for me. Yeah. I don't know why you should be buying fuel now that the fuel now become every day that they are buying fuel in your hands. Use the big this thing, use the big keg, don't use that small keg again. Is a net I want to confirm if this very network is okay before I proceed. It's very okay. Okay. Thank you. All right, thank you, Chimeze. Okay, as I was saying, the voice note of this lady that some of you listened to yesterday, which for every committed fans or followers of this page know that all the cases that we treated, mostly marital cases, with go extra mile, extra time to mediate a marital issue. Not because we don't have other things to do. We decided to do that on our own because we know what it takes to be a marriage. Even if we are not experiencing such crisis in our personal life or in our personal marriage, that does not mean we cannot feel people that have such issue. Because if a man cried to you or a woman cried to you over issues or marital issues, you cannot just close eye to it because you feel it doesn't happen to you. If you enjoy marriage, you know the pain that the person, the complainant, who is passing through if he or she is not enjoying his or her marriage. If you are passing through hell in your marriage, you've already have the feelings how what it takes for somebody to pass through crisis in his or her marriage. And we also know that marriage is not just a casual relationship, and it takes both physical and spiritual to remain in marriage and to excel in marriage, because devil always fights such institution. Hence, we take it upon ourselves to go extra mile to sort out things when marital issues come to our table. So the voice of the woman that was played out yesterday, that was seeking for an opinion and advice, even when she even said if she has offended the man, she is ready to go on her nail to plead to her husband. And however, that voice was placed. Then some of you now misinterpret. Some were writing this. Even at the end of my comment or statement on that page, I said, I hope there was no any kind of suspicion, or that the man is not nursing anything prior to this time or to this period it took them to abroad. Listen to me, because some of you should take some certain things into your fucking head, because you can't judge people when you don't listen to people. You can't judge people when you don't know where the person is passing through. You can't judge people because you hear the other side of the person, which I have. If I come to social media, you should know that you can also imagine how come the president will say he doesn't have social worker number. It's not possible. We are doing social work, so there is no way we don't have social worker number across the globe. Both our members, we have members across the globe. We have places in Holland. We have members from Canada. I mean full membership. I'm not talking about fans or followers. Full members, members of human rights defenders and access to justice. And we have them across the globe. So what makes you think I need to come to you to release a social media, a social worker number? Some of them work with us. Some from UK work with us here. And we'll have issue like this, we'll contact them. That is after we must have known this is what this woman is up to, this is what the man is up to. And for the man or the woman not to take the other person unaware, we'll ask the social worker to go into the matter that will still be under control. And it will sound funny to you when some of you were dropping comments, they'll take the children, I say, and I say shock. Haven't you watched that will handle cases of people that run to us, how their kids were taken from them over there, and will have to use lawyers and other social worker we are synerging with to rescue and recover their kids from even the two incidents that happened is in Germany, and their kids were recovered to them. As it stands, The situation now, I don't know how the man himself, how the family. I was told the one of the sister-in-law lives in UK, and she was calling the woman adulterous wife. She was insulting the woman there, over there. The husband beat her up yesterday night, according to her, that she was beaten by the man yesterday night. The man packed his things. Even all the villagers were calling, as if even one called me while I was driving this morning, and I just, please listen to me. Are you calling me to ask me a question, or you are calling me to challenge me because I'm not part of your family? And I don't know the wrong she has done, because I don't even know why you should go to social media and begin to pick voice, and you insisted that this person is the voice of the person, whereas you know that this voice was heard from a gadget, that anybody's voice can be dotted, and anybody, that no name was mentioned. So why did you not choose to be the person? Why did you choose to be the person? Because the voice note did not mention the man's name, the voice note did not mention the woman's name, the voice note did not mention the village the woman is. So why do you choose to be you, that is the man, or the man's family, or the man's sister, or the man's brother? Some of you can be punished forever. Some of you men can be punished and punished to your death. And some of you women, that you are not in marriage or you are in marriage, when your brother have issue or your sister have issue in her marriage, the only thing you know how to do best is to cause atrocity and calamity in that marriage. You will never see end of your life. You will not end well. Because I cannot imagine two people that live together are having issue. As a brother-in-law, from the wife, or from the husband, you cannot play a better role to make a matter peaceful. You cannot play a better role as a sister or as a brother. Just see, forget about your brother or your sister that is in the marriage. Look at the man as your brother, then let the other person look at the woman as her sister or his sister. And that is how it is to intervene in a matter. You just wait and feel you you just took over your brother, you begin to protect your brother, all the villagers there gang up and begin to protect the man. What nonsense. Have you forgotten that the woman in question come from a family that needs to be protected? If your wife or your sister-in-law is doing something that is wrong, call her to order. It's not by raining insults on her. It's not by causing more pain. You that live in UK that is calling somebody adulterous, if they investigate you, are you pure, whether married or unmarried? Because it takes decency for somebody to look at a fellow woman and begin to name her. Before you wake up and begin to name somebody, you are this, you are an adulterous woman, you are a prostitute, you are this, you are that, you should weigh yourself. Are you free of what you are calling the person? Are you justified? Are you sent? Are you an angel? How can you people be this wicked? If it's, let's assume she's the one that is wrong. I believe so many people drop comments yesterday. Both people that were saying no, don't contact anybody yet and whatsoever. Even the other number they drop there, I delete. Then I have other ones. Then others were also dropping. The man that took you to abroad. What is it? Don't do such. Don't do such. So many comments people were dropping, and because you are evil and demonic and devilish, you want to turn it to something else. Why is a man, you that is claiming to be you that they are talking about on social media, was any name mentioned to know that you are Mr. A or you are Mr. B, or your wife is Mrs. B or A? A voice can be denied because it's not a signature. Even if you want to do forensic voice forensic or voice test, and a situation after which you went and have affair with her, you went and have satisfy her sexually, oh, don't call a social, Don't do this, oh, don't do that, oh, and she said she's not the one, oh, she did not call any social for you, neither police. She called for an advice, and nobody. I personally take the man's number. I felt, instead of me calling him, let chairman call him. And that was the reason why I could not put call across to him day before yesterday, and chairman had been busy at work. He said okay, probably he will call in weekend, or when he's off he will call the man. So where have they reported you to social worker? Where have you been reported to police station, to or to any police? The woman have police number which she can call. I need an advice. What should I do? A newly person, somebody that just go to Europe 1 year plus. What is the offense she have committed? And some of the family members, or whether brother-in-laws or sister-in-law, they are just commenting nonsense. Most of them that were commenting, did the woman tell you the husband bought her a car? How do you know it's a woman? How do you know she's the one? If you are evil and you want to perpetrate evil in people's marriage, in people's relationship, evil will never depart from your life. Calamity will never stop from your life. And listen, the woman is kind enough for her to have been beaten by that the same man yesterday, and she kept quiet without calling police for you that night. You are lucky enough, because she never have any motive, any ulterior motive, any if demonic or devilish motive over you. Seeking for an opinion, seeking for an advice, seeking if you're pleading, if there's any way she have wronged, she's ready to plead and all that. But now if you take it as a war, because who want to share it will share it. She cannot fold her hand for anybody to kill her. If who you are suspecting to be she's the one, she can't fold her hand to be killed by anybody there. So if she's the one, if you claim to be the husband and you have packed out from the house and you are the one that brought her there, at the end of the day, definitely they will advise her on what to do. What kind of set of wickedness is that? Nobody called you. Do you think if this woman called you with police, wait, is it Nigerian police that they will ask you, wait, let a commissioner of police approve a petition, let AIG approve a petition, wait, let the area commander come to the office? No. If you put call, it's just a question of picking number and call. Just call. And within few minutes, the police will be in your house. If she had called police, do you think she will call police back and say, don't come again? Is it possible? No. If she called police, police will definitely be there first, whether you are resolving or not. If she called social worker, well, social worker must have taken the address from her, or even if she call back, she did not call back, they will still have to come and put a watch. It's not Nigeria say, come, oh, don't come again, no, I am coming, no, I am not coming again. Let any of you don't dare it. I'm saying it to the family of anybody, both the man or the woman. None of you should dare call my line. Don't even try it. Because I don't know anybody. I don't know who is the woman. I don't know who is the man. I don't know you as a friend or family to anybody. I don't know nobody. Among both of you, I don't know any of you. You marry a woman from Nigeria, take her there and started panel beating her, you are beating her, you are not talking nonsense because you feel what rubbish is that? Do you think it's every man that beats woman? You are traumatizing person and the person just want to seek advice of what to do, how to behave in the marriage if she's not doing well. Then all of a sudden you go there because your family is supporting you, your bunch of families are supporting you, you are not beating the woman. For what? She's kind enough for you to have to for her to have even allow you to gather yourself, packing your clothes, and you if you pack your clothes and leave the house, is that the end? You think there's no other way that they can do that? In Europe again, you take your Nigerian mentality, your village care mentality to the village, to that place, to go and be beating somebody, to go and be beating somebody's daughter in the name of she's your wife. You take somebody to abroad. So many people sponsor people to abroad free of charge, without a dime being collected, without 1 naira being collected. Not even it's not the wife of the person, it's not the husband of the person. Neutral person will just see somebody you want to help. You do visa, pay the person ticket, help the person, tell the person story on how to go to Aduro and get paper. People are there that they are doing it. Many people do it. And a woman that you have series affair with, that produce us even children. You are feeling, I take it abroad, did she not talk? I take it to abroad, did she not give money? You are lying to your family, different from what you are doing with the woman at home. And your family are so blindfolded that they can't even call the woman and ask questions. It's good to have a good family from both sides. If you're a woman married and you have issue in your marriage, and any of your family member not, in fact, it's even better a family of a woman take side with a man. If you are wise enough, take side with your sister's husband. That is the only way you can keep her in marriage. Even if she's doing well, first of all, blame her. What you did is not good, or this and that. You meet your in-law, my dear brother, what you did is not good, though. But I don't want to blame my sister, so that she will not feel she's right, and that will make, I mean, exaggerate or increase problem in the family. Then as a brother-in-law to the man, or as a sister-in-law to your sister husband, to your brother's wife, or whatsoever, side the other person that is not related to you. But after which you let the person know what you did is not good, oh, but I just try to manage the situation. I don't want to support my brother, because if I support him, he will take advantage. If I support my sister, she will take advantage. Hence, I am doing this. And that is how a normal, reasonable, God-fearing human being should do things. Not because the person is your sister, you take side and begin to bombard the man, insult the man, rubbish the man, frustrate the man because he's married to your sister. Or not because the man is your brother, you gang up against the woman and begin to rubbish her, bombarding her with all manners of insult in the name of what? You don't owe anybody destiny. Destiny of any man or woman is in the hand of God. That you take her to abroad does not mean her life will end in your hands. You can't imagine that you have somebody, you stay with somebody, and you now feel, you are telling somebody, I don't have feelings for you, and you take the person there. She was, if you had not even taken her, and her destiny is to travel out of Nigeria, she will still travel without you. You pack loads, papa pikin, one mama. You are big enough to manage your home. You are shamelessly, you pack your load, leave your wife and children, because your family is remote controlling you. Your sister that live in UK, that should know how it is to manage home, and how it is to keep peace in the Western world. She still take her local and useless mentality back to you abroad there, and be calling somebody an adulterous wife. Where was she caught? If she was caught by your brother or by your sister, bring the proof to the public, let us know. Then we'll lambast and blame her for her atrocity. You buy a car for a woman, and the name is in your name, and you bring the car paper, and your elder brother is with the car document. What a shameless family. And your brother could not tell you you are married and you are to be with your wife, and she's the one driving. Let the document be with her, even if the document is in your name as a man. You should be ashamed. Shameless set of people. They've not heard from you. Nobody even did not condemn you. Even at the end of the statement, I was still saying, I hope you did not do anything that provoked the man. The essence of trying to call you is to let you have peace with her. Is there anything she have done that you don't like, that is provoking you? Then we guide her and they will counsel her how to be peaceful in the marriage. What will I benefit if your marriage destroy? My brother cannot marry her. My sister cannot marry you. What will I gain? I have my own husband. Am I, if I'm being pushed out of my marriage, will I be happy? If somebody instigate my husband against me, will I be happy? If anybody, my family member, instigate me against my husband, which is my own husband that should be my body, my flesh and blood, should I be happy when he's not happy because of my family? We should think very well. A little thing, some of you, if you are the God that owns bread, you will just be taking people's bread. You give, you take, you give, you take, you give and take. Took a wife that have 3 children for you to abroad, it become the highest thing. You are taking her to space, but people still take people to space that you, some of you cannot, can't see until you die. People take people to space. People are living in the space that is not even abroad, are beyond, yet nobody hear them, nobody even hear their noise. You pack load. Listen, we are for everybody, we are not for anybody. We have the social workers number, we have police number, which you have and everybody have. You either make your sense, gather your sense to yourself. All of you that gathered over there that is calling the man, leave the house, this and that, because some of you cannot even settle. And some of you are the man concubine that you want to scatter the home and take over the marriage. Your advice is to advise the man and make peace with his family. That should be your advice to the man. If you are normal, and if you are sensible, if you are reasonable, if you have fear of God in your life, if your own scatter, don't scatter anybody's own. It might be your mistake, or it's, you are not destined to be in the marriage, or it's, the person is not made. Whatever, don't join anybody, scatter anybody, because nobody have placed the man number on online to be called. His name was not called. The wife's name was not called. Neither anybody, even the village they come from, was not called. Where they are living over there in the village was not called. So how do you quickly now begin to narrate and distribute and gang up, form your caucus and your tribunal center and begin to cause all manners of atrocity over there? If he pack out, maybe he pack out to come and meet you as his girlfriend. But advise him as a reasonable adult, full-grown adult man that he is. He should let to go back to his family and maintain his peace. Take care of his children, clean up his sheets. Should go and clean up his sheet. He should wash his dirty linen. Marriage is not for kids. Marriage is for adults. Marriage is made for adults. A man that is not matured enough to handle his matrimonial issue between himself, except you have to report to your villagers, to all the witches and witchcraft. A man that is not matured enough to manage his home as a man, as the head of the house, you have to call the whole community to come into your affair. You are not matured. Grow up. You are yet to grow up. Grow up. Some people come over here, maybe it's the man that come to complain, it's the woman that come to, at times you may not even understand when some women will be talking. I'll ask, do you still want this marriage, or you are done? Because some people take it to the brim and they say, I am done. The case of this one of our other case we handled last week or last 2 weeks or whatever, the woman say, I am done. I am long done with the marriage. I don't want to go back. And she begin to list out the reason why she don't want. And from her statement and everything, you will notice that she's already done. When the woman has made up her mind out of marriage, you don't need to be told. And that will don't stress anybody, and will give them and tell them this is what you should do. You have kids, this is what you should do. And that's all. So why would somebody put somebody under this because your brother have to tell you, then don't give her money, give her 1 naira, don't give her 2 naira, give her this. Our report back will tell us the next thing we will do. and I have so much field I have charted whatsoever. So now that you have packed your load from house, those that live in the Europe already, they have started sending me message on what next the woman should do. Hence you said you want to take a lawyer. Good and fine, she don't have a lawyer, but she will have a lawyer over there. So my advice for you, go and make peace with your family. You cannot take people abroad and abandon them or ask them to go back. Even if they go back to Nigeria and they are destined to live in Europe, they will live. They will live. Evil people everywhere. Let me listen to even their last time. They are pushing person to the wall. You don't expect the person to talk. You can't know how to settle your home. You can't have affair with your wife, with your husband, but deny somebody's a marital right for how many this thing, and you say he's lying, and nobody have asked you to come and give statement. Only you is pursue yourself when they say the evil people run when nobody pursue. Clear conscience, fear no accusation. No, has anybody called you? Have any police called you there? You are running helter skelter because your name is not in the system, your picture is not in the system. When it gets to the point that this office will still come up and stand, we are going to stand for your information. So have it at the back of your mind. You want to go and make peace, go and make peace. If your sister want to marry you, let her leave you, can come and marry you and live with you. Hence, if she's the one to control your this thing. If your uncles want to marry you, let them come and marry you. After all, men dey marry. In Europe, in the Western world, you have gay that are married to themselves. So if they want to marry you, or both of you want to commit incest by marrying each other, let them come and marry you. Otherwise, they should give you people peaceful advice on how to be together. Madam, it's not like this. No, brother, you are not supposed to do this. She's complaining about this. Why not look into it? So your brother have to tell you to have sexual affair with your wife before you sleep with her after how many, a year and 3 months. Go and have sex, go and sleep with her. So your husband will sleep with you today. Don't worry, he will sleep with you today. That is when you sleep with shameless set of people. Shameless set of people. You better gather yourself back and make your peace. So I'm just warning you. Gather yourself and make your peace back. Because nobody is, I'm not part of your family, and I'm not gaining anything to let your family dissolve. What you are doing is not right. And if we had even call you or call anybody as regard to that, then you not say, okay, your wife, nobody called you, nobody have questioned you, nobody bring your name to the public, nobody give your address. I don't know where you come from, whether you are from Edo, Benin, Ishan, Benue, Nasarawa, Yoruba. I don't know where the woman come from, whether Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo, Benue, Nasarawa or Sokoto. I don't know. Do not take the matter on your head. My baby girl, Ezekiel Magdalene. How are you, Jerry? I imagine these people stressing my life, my beautiful life. How can you do such? Ah, I don't need social media to get information of how to go about it. I don't need any social media. If it is here, there are reasonable, responsible men and women that lives in Europe. Somebody made comments yesterday. I don't know if it's Brother Chuku or somebody. I said the wife that the children support is the wife that they are giving to. And I say, God bless you. Thank you for not eating our money. Oh. Jokingly me, don't have anything. People that knows me knows that I protect people's marriage. I go extra mile to make sure people marriage work. In fact, I blame my sex more when it comes to marital issue than men. Why? Because I want them to settle in their home. I want them to settle in their home. And I blame the lady on social media. But when we meet, I will just know how to arrange, and peace will just bring it back to their home. And that is my target. My target is not to run anybody down. My target is not to ridicule any man or any woman. No. If you are not right, you are not right. If you are right, you are right. If you are not trying, you are not trying. And if you are trying, you are trying. Do we need to blatantly the truth? It's not necessary. So, as some of you have heard, the man beat the woman yesterday there in Europe, there where you people are living, and he packed his things according to the advice of the sister that lives in London, and the brother, elder brother, that was also calling him from Nigeria, and they asked him to pack his things and leave the house. I'm still going to ask, even though we still know steps to take. Drop your comment. Which step can she take? Even though we know the steps she should take. Drop your comment. As somebody that lives in the Western world and such thing happen to you, which step should you take? Tell me. I'm on. Yes. A blessed evening to you. Yeah. Brother Chukwu, I believe you are in Europe there, if I'm not mistaken. It's a mad people everywhere. He quote from Mazi Nnamdi. Really? Is that his quote? I've been hearing that before I get to know Mazi, but I don't know where he made that quote to. Brother Chukwu, are you giving our quote to your brother? So please drop your comment, your opinion. The man has left home, has packed his things, and abandoned the woman and the kids in the house, according to the woman voice note that I received this morning. Uh, it takes spiritual and physical spiritual maturity to talk about or even go into marriage. That is good. This is a wonderful one, Brother Chukwu. You're always making sense in my page. I wish to meet you one on one next one day. Yes, so wicked in-laws everywhere. Please, you are in any part of Europe, drop your comment, drop your advice there. Yes, they do. Some of them don't have no family value. If you have family value, you know what it takes to try to keep home. And when you are a sister-in-law or a brother-in-law, try to make peace in any marriage, mostly when you are supporting your brother-in-law, somebody that is not directly your sister and married to your sister. You see that the family will be more sweet because the man will feel protected, the woman will feel protected, and because the family is with her or with him, he will always want to know that he's playing safe, and it will not be even because of that hurt your brother or hurt your sister. Not when you people gather and segregate and begin to tear the husband and wife apart. And waiting. Yeah, each according to her phone was even smashed. That is it. Take somebody abroad. I'm waiting for your comments, please. God bless you too. Ezekiel Magdalene. Sh- She's in Europe, she's in Italy. Yeah, she's in Europe and she's in Italy. She's in Italy, okay. She's in Italy, Brashuku. I'm going to drop my number. Brashuku, chat me on WhatsApp. We'll talk. Are the rest of you, aside brother Choko and aunty Magdalene, are the rest of you in Nigeria, or you are one of the people that go behind to go and scatter the home and come to this place to come and watch what I will say? Because if you are not commenting here, you are a suspect. If you are living in Europe and you are not just a journey just come, imported housewife or house husband, if you are not just a journey just come in Europe and you are here, I know what I'm doing, and you are not commenting, you don't drop any comment here, you are a suspect. And if I'm going to curse people, I will join you and curse you. I will join you and curse you and ask God to deal with you for trying to manipulate and be an asunder in people's marriage. All right, I will chat people that are sending me message privately, and we'll get it up from there. Brother Chuks or Chuku, right? Brother Chuku, victory praise. Are you a pastor? I told her, and that was even what I was telling her. This lady, okay, my dear Magdalene, this lady said when she built house and they pack into the house, they went and stole her wrapper, her own wrapper. Wrapper is missing. Nobody come to the house apart from this thing. Her wrapper got lost till today. Even when she was crying, I still told her, listen, marriage is not easy. It's not easy. What I will do, we will get an opinion, but I'm going to advise you on what to do. And if you are the one that is wrong, from the advice they are going to draw, before we give you advice, my chairman will personally call the man and talk to him, because he lives there and he knows the system. He has stayed there for how many years? He knows what is obtainable there. He will be the one to talk to the man for peace to reign. So why do you now escalate matter that does not warrant to be escalated? You take the sisters, the brothers that are wishing them to separate because they finally bring the woman to abroad. Somebody brings somebody to abroad. You have not started even working. You take your witchcraft spirit and go and sit in their house and be manipulating them. God will punish any of you that is behind this. God Almighty will judge you people. God will judge anybody, except this woman is doing anything evil, contrary, or she's betraying her husband, or really she's adulterous. That is only when God will not stand with her. But if truly she's faithful and she want peace, and any of you gathered in any way to cause and to break her marriage, God will scatter you. The God of heaven that establish and institute marriage will fight you to your death. Because I cannot imagine somebody's fighting me in my marriage. I can't find it for it's not funny. It's not funny. We all have brothers and sisters. You want to protect somebody and cause pain in the life of the person. You want to protect your brother to the extent you now become another sadness. Suleiman Ladipo, thank you, my dear brother. God bless you, Jerry. Okay, I can understand, because when I see brother Chuku come see victory praise, I bet you send me some of your track. Maybe I can use it to be opening my my case. I'm a gospel artist now, and I'm a songwriter. Really, you have to sing one human rights song for us that will be using as a that will be coming out on our montage. that we are working on. Singer and also an instrumentalist. Wow! I cannot wait to come and worship in that church when next I'm in Europe. Okay? I'll come and see your church and listen to your gospel music. You sound like one. When you see reasonable people, okay, yeah, I got your message. Thank you. When you listen, when a reasonable and responsible people comment on social media, we know them. We always know. You say by their fruit thou shalt know them. You will know them by their truth, you know them by their comments, you know them by their advice. Even when we know we are not perfect, I always err. Me, as I'm sitting down, I always err people, I always err. I'm not a human being. I know I am not perfect. So we'll just private chat you. Please, this thing you did is not good though. I will apologize. Please, I'm sorry. It won't happen again. Forgive me, have mercy on me. But some will come, they want to lambast you, they want to make you feel as if you are an angel. You can't err, you cannot offend anybody. As an human rights activist, I must not look good. Somebody, do you know, let me even be, let me laugh. Do you know I came from church, oh, one Sunday morning like that. I came from church with my domestic friends and workers and everything. We all left, came from church and we were trying to. Then one just say, ah, she liked my dress, and she begin to video me. And when she did the video, you know, of course, if I want to do video, I'll go live, not off camera. So she want to video me, and she videoed me while I was moving. I was coming and I forgot, so that she now video and send it to me on my phone. I just feel, let me share to my fans, to my lovable people, happy Mother's Day. Do you know what somebody told me? He said, the person said, because my staff saw it and he was having exchange of insult and everything with my staff. My staff, she just, the person saying, and you said you are a human rights, you are dressing like that, is what you are using people's money to do. And my staff now started exchanging words with, and my attention was called to it. I said, you don't need to waste your saliva exchanging word with this kind of person. You will just have to go there and block the person. I don't know, I am married, I should look good for myself, my husband, and all that. So I don't know why somebody will pick offense if I wear clothes and you now say that is what I'm using people's money. I don't know who gave me money. I don't know who pay money to my account. I did not solicit for personal money. Nobody. Those that are in any way even liking me, assisting me, my own personal life. I'm not talking about human rights. They are just my secret private fans, friends, you know, which I don't talk about them to anybody outside my husband. No matter how close you are to me, you don't even know anything about them. You get me? So if I'm looking good, I'm looking good for God and my husband and myself. Hmm? And my lovely fans, those that cherish me. You see now, my brother Suleiman Ladipo Akani. He say you are always looking beautiful, praise though. You know, this is somebody's brother, this is somebody's husband, this is somebody's father. Appreciate good things so that good thing will rub you. All right. Very soon we'll be discussing our marital issue and so many things. Married women will join us. We are going to discuss and bombard all the devil that want to disturb us so that we can settle well in marriage. How to cook when you wake up in the morning, what you should engage yourself in. That is, we're going to discuss on, guess what I'm going to say. We're going to discuss on celebrity lifestyles. We are the celebrity, they should look up to you. People should look up to you. You must not be billionaire, trillionaire, and all that to be a celebrity. When you are somebody's role model, you are a celebrity. So it's going to be, it's called, the page is called Celebrity Lifestyles. We are going to do a lot of things there. Fun fair. It's not going to be human right of it. Human right page is for human right page. The fun fair page that we are going to do a lot of things, cooking, exercise, discuss sex, discuss so many things. Is going to happen live there. So being you man or woman, you have to be there. If you want, you are married, be there. If you want to be married, you want to learn, you'll be there. You are single, divorced, you have to be there. If you are a widower, you still want to remarry or you want to teach your children, have to be there. So we'll drop the page, you will go there, and we are going to, it's going to be a fun, a better fun. So many funds going to be there because we'll open up, there will be no restriction like human right page and all that. We are adult and so many things will go on there. Some of you will learn a lot of skills and how to take care of your husband, take care of your wife, and everything. Take care of your kids. So many, so many, so many, okay? Oh, really? Yes, Judgment Day, right? It's Judgment Day that you converted to human rights. Thank you. All right, then. Let me not waste much of your time. God bless you. I've reason to be here. I'll be there. Please share it to share it to them. Share it. Go to Facebook. Are you done with the page? Almost okay. Share it to the Facebook page. Let them watch it. Let them go and watch it. Share it. Unique people, they reach people there. You are on YouTube. Share it to them on their Facebook where they want to do their apropos and gossip. Share it to them. Then let them watch it and let them come out with another thing. But we'll discuss more later. Thank you. God bless you.